Welcome to the channel. Shocking photo of the world.
A female zoo technician walks a wolf like a dog. Seriously, this is not a fantasy scene, but a reality from the last century. Hair straightening in the 60s. Forget about irons. Back then it was a whole ritual with a lot of hairspray and patience. Giant monster ray. The biggest catch that made fishermen feel like heroes. The USA's Black Cash Register. The secret accounting office where the secrets of Soviet offices were kept. Roads made of helmets. The British built them from captured German helmets. A symbol of victory and resourcefulness. Abandoned park with a dead shark. Australian horror, where nature has taken its toll. The smallest man and his dog. A friendship that proves that size doesn't matter. Flexibility without filters. Acrobats of the past perform jaw-dropping tricks. Stephen Hawking in the USSR. The genius of physics visiting Soviet science. Sobering up stations of the USSR. The place where you were fined and photographed for an extra glass. Mikhail Krug in the army. Before his fame as a chansoneer, he was simply Misha Vorobiev. Cigarette packs from the 90s. Collectibles that were cooler than Pokémon cards. Jessie Tarbox Bells. The first female photojournalist who broke stereotypes. Bicycle from Hiroshima. Hypnosis by Anatoly Koshparovsky, 1990. A bread lunch for a poor family in Shadwell, East London, 1920. -1-year-old Mavis Hughes arrives for Thanksgiving service at St Mary Magdalene Church at Old Kent Road, London, 1951. In the lean year of 1891, free canteens were set up for peasants, where those in need could get hot food. The initiative to create such canteens came from the Zemstvos and landowners, who sought to support the stars of Twin Peaks, 1990. Beauty contestants put paper bags over their heads at the Blackpool Baths, 1937. In the mid-20th century, beauty contests were popular, where not the overall beauty of the girls was assessed, but beauty contests of, so to speak, individual parts of the female body. For example, so that the jury could evaluate the beauty of women's legs, the women's figures were hidden under shapeless robes, masks or bags were put on the face, leaving only the legs open. It was believed that such judging would be more objective. A group of punks in Edinburgh, Scotland, 1983. Punk culture emerged in the mid-1970s as a response to the social, political and cultural changes of the time. An elderly woman stands among rubbish and a Liverpool slum alley. 1957. London's first strip club, the Raymond Review Bar, opened on April 21, 1958. In the heart of Soho, the club was a breakthrough in the British entertainment industry and symbolised a new era in which traditional conservative society began to coexist with bolder forms of self-expression. A depressing picture is unfolding on Liverpool's fringes, where 88,000 homes have been declared unfit to live in, long overshadowed by the city's more prosperous parts. These areas have become symbols of serious social and economic problems. A boy uses a hoe to dig a hole in a children's playground, Lambeth Walk, London, 1955. The Socialist Revolutionaries (SCS) members of the Socialist Revolutionary Party, or SRP, were one of the largest political movements in Russia in the early 20th century, representing the interests of the peasantry and advocating for radical social change. British telecom mascot Busby helps launch the company's new gardening service, Woolworth Garden Line, with model Holly by his side. England, 1981. Bill Gates after having a cake thrown at him in Belgium, 1998. Wives wave as a military train departs. England, 1940s. A worker at a chocolate factory, Bedford, England, 1936. Live dinner, 1955. 1-year-old Susan Burton sits at a table with a live chicken on her plate, clearly unaware that it is dinner. Cynthia and the Tiger Cub, 1971. Flight attendant Cynthia Robertson shows off her new National Airlines synthetic tiger skin uniform while holding her 8-week-old Bengal tiger named Indira. Wombat at Kerry Bay Zoo, 1954. Meet the Wombat, a plump Australian marsupial with the personality of a lazy philosopher. Photographer Sam Hood captured it at the New South Wales Zoo. Lancaster farmer Arthur Thompson was puzzled over where one of his kittens had disappeared to. The mystery was solved when he spotted a hairball in Jenny the cow's stall. Steffi and the Panda. 1946. Little Steffi at London's Regent's Park Zoo hands over a toy panda to a real one. The Rabbit Juggler. 1950. Ben Berry, an American vaudeville star, juggles rabbits in Los Angeles. His elegant tuxedo and comedic style make the actor hit. Photographer Rabbit. 1950s. A rabbit owned by animal behaviorists Keller and Marian Breland became a star attraction at their zoos. He shot visitors, and the photos became a real attraction. Elephant and Accordion. 1950s. A zookeeper plays the accordion for an elephant who seems ready to sing along. It's a moment of absurd charm, like something out of an old movie. Lamb on a Donkey. 1958. A small lamb sits proudly on a donkey, followed by a flock of sheep. Robert Doy Snow captured this pastoral shot during a cattle drive. Tiger cub in New York. 1944. A tiger cub, rejected by its mother, sucks its thumb under the care of Mrs. Martini, the wife of the lion keeper at the Bronx Zoo. Alfred Eisenstadt captured the tenderness. A boy hugs his rabbit tightly, and this shot shows all the childish love for his pet. A simple yet poignant moment at London Zoo. An elephant named Dumbo sits on a newly painted bench, ignoring the sign. William Wanderson caught the comical blunder. Edinburgh Zoo is famous for its weekly penguin walks. Started in the 1950s, they became a tradition, attracting crowds. Werner Bischoff captured their curious footsteps. Beadles the monkey and Peter the dog ride through Hampton Park, London, like real aristocrats. A shot full of old-fashioned charm. A girl riding a pony with a dog running alongside her is an idyllic moment of rural life captured in colour. A South African bush baby at London Zoo drinks his morning cocoa from a spoon. This nocturnal primate is a cutie with huge eyes. A baby seal is being rescued in the UK. A picture full of hope and concern for nature. A man reads a newspaper in the company of the sheep. The calm and humour of this moment is timeless. A forest idol with animals in one of the wildest corners of Europe. A shot that breathes freedom. Two newborn lambs look at the camera while lying side by side. Their innocent looks are the perfect ending to this collection. Carol Morris, crowned Miss Universe 1956, was one of the most notable winners of the prestigious beauty pageant, representing the United States. She won the title at the age of 20, becoming the second American to. Women steelworkers, Sheffield, UK, 1940. Sweater fashion, USA, 1983. Fashion forecasters dubbed 1983 the year of the sweater, and designers responded with creations featuring animal prints and spots, ruffles and pearls, as well as checks and diamonds. The water buffalo was traditionally used for a heavy agricultural work, such as ploughing rice fields. Its strength and ability to work in flooded areas made it an indispensable assistant to farmers. An underground alcohol factory, USA, 1930s. A striking example of how the illegal alcohol production and sale industry flourished in the USA during the Prohibition in 1920 to 1933. Despite the ban, alcohol consumption remained popular. A young paperboy sleeps on the job, USA, 1912. A Japanese girl sorts pearls grown at the Kokichi Mikimoto Pearl Farm, 1949. A couple embraces in a convertible overlooking Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, USA, 1951. American dancer Betty Deeringer, rehearsing in front of a mirror, 1947. Double-decker tram, Hong Kong, 1960s. The first double-decker trams in Hong Kong appeared in the early 20th century and became an important part of the city's transport system, reflecting the desire to modernize and improve the efficiency of passenger transportation. Photographs taken during a demonstration of the German Amphicar Model 770 floating car The United States, 1960. 13-year-old Lionel Messi arrives in Spain to sign a contract with Barcelona. 2000.